Hi everyone, I'm Jill Moore and it's my pleasure to welcome you to the 2021-2022 season of our Douglas Haas Legacy Concert Series. This is our second season online, following a long and proud 44-year history of live, in-person noon hour concerts in the sanctuary at St. Andrew's Presbyterian Church in Kitchener, Ontario. So I guess that puts us in our 46th season. So welcome to all of you, and we're thrilled to have you with us. We're going to change our format a little bit this season, so you'll have more time for performance and less talking. This week's concert features our very own Dave Mitchell. Dave is a longtime member of St. Andrew's congregation, and he's the genius behind those seasonal Heather and Holly Bazaar jingles that we have come to anticipate each year. Dave is an accomplished musician, and today's concert features some of his original compositions. Dave started writing songs in 1966 when his friend George Sotiroff got him involved in a rock and roll band called Phase 3. The songs in today's concert are the soundtracks for movies that Dave has made. Some of the movies feature pictures he took while he was on vacation with his wife Heather. Others are clips of nature or photos that he found to illustrate places that he had performed in. Or in Dave's great words, they are themes of social satire. Without further ado, please enjoy Dave's performance.
Thanks very much for the introduction, Jill. Hello everyone and welcome. Thanks for tuning in to have a listen to these compositions. In the summer of 2020, I set up a tripod out the back one afternoon and let the videotape roll for about an hour to get some shots of birds in the bird bath. And the piece that accompanies the video which I made from this footage is called First Robin. You may remember the game Pong, a video game which came out in the mid-70s. By the early 80s, things had changed and video games became very sophisticated and video arcades were everywhere. And I remember many trips with 3 young children to the video arcade.
Mom and Dad have pay TV and a brand new VCR with a cigarette lighter adapter for playback in the car. They can stay at home and watch the tube. Their satellite dish gets 120 channels of reruns if they wish. But me, I like to get away to where I know I've got it made. And I've been saving my lunch money for the video arcade, where I'll get spaced out on Space Invaders and blitzed on Missile Command. Feel the need to play Centipede and Donkey Kong if I can. Blow my mind on Crazy Climb and Scramble that I've played, and I'll get overdosed on Pac-Man at the video arcade. We've got quadraphonic stereo. Now, I don't mean to brag, and the software on our micro does some math, but that's a drag. I'd stay and do my homework if I only had the time, but I've been far too busy saving pennies, nickels, dimes. The corner bank is open now, and I can make a trade. I'll get some shiny quarters for the video arcade, and I'll get spaced out on Space Invaders and blitzed on Missile Command. Feel the need to play Centipede, Donkey Kong if I can. Blow my mind on Crazy Climb and Scramble that I've played, and I'll get overdosed on Pac-Man at the video arcade. We heard the tragic news today. Power grid is down, and folks with electronic withdrawal are staggering through this town. Mom has got the tremors, and I don't like Dad's looks. I know they're really freaked out, 'cause they've started reading books. I have no need to panic, I've still got it made. They have a backup generator at the video arcade, and I'll get spaced out on Space Invaders and blitzed on Missile Command. Feel the need to play Centipede, Donkey Kong if I can. Blow my mind on Crazy Climb and Scramble that I've played, and I'll get overdosed on Pac-Man at the video arcade.
My wife Heather and I have had the good fortune to travel to many countries in this beautiful world. One of them is Croatia, where I managed to get a few photographs that I thought were very lovely. The piece that accompanies the photographs in this video is called Promise of Tomorrow. was thinking it would be interesting to write a song about all the references we hear in the weather forecasts and weather reports. So I made a list of all these references and put together this song called Weatherman's Love Song.
You blew into my sheltered life just like a gale force wind. I had battened down the hatches of my heart, but you got in. What followed then were sunny days with no clouds in the sky. Then heavy precipitation with the teardrops I would cry. Our hot and steamy love affair was marked with highs and lows. No chance for stable weather fronts would change and off you'd go. Confusion on my radar screen, a missing trial balloon. No trace there on my satellite map, you had left me all too soon. An optimistic forecast, the chance is 10%. Like snowbound trees in winter time, my spirits bowed and bent. Your wind chill factor legacy has kept us far apart. When will there be a warming trend to heal my broken heart? Now I've predicted many storms, but you took me by surprise. The sun set much too early, I just hope I see it rise. The short range and the long range both appear to be the same. Many hours of scattered showers and the hurt of lost love's pain. An optimistic forecast, the chance is 10%. Like snowbound trees in winter time, my spirits bowed and bent. But the offshore breeze now blows on shore, I detect that warming trend. They say that lightning won't strike twice, but darling, here we go again. They say that lightning won't strike twice, but darling, here we go again.
While on tour in South America, my wife and I had a chance to visit a tourist gaucho ranch. I collected some pictures and video footage and put together a song called Gaucho Gusto. From June of 1971 to March of 1973, I had the good fortune to team up with a wonderful musician, a friend of mine named Craig Hoddle, now the late Craig Hoddle, and we played lounges in Ontario and all through the central states. We wrote an album of original material and recorded those songs at a studio in Farmington, Michigan, just north of Detroit. Here's the opening track from that album entitled Turnabout.
A certain someone met not long ago, a town so far from this, the one I know, that cool October morning in my mind still lingers with the passing time I find. A laugh we shared one Monday afternoon, those times I wish would come again and soon. A conversation last year's time was spent, some poetry returned with the letter sent. In my mind reflections binding, raveled thoughts and dreams unwinding. Though these be memories of things gone by, and wings of time still hurry as they fly, I often stop myself to think anew on these things which in my mind are you. In my mind reflections binding, raveled thoughts and dreams unwinding.
You might remember that a few years ago, CBC held a contest. They were trying to replace the musical theme for Hockey Night in Canada. I composed a song called Hockey Rocks, very short, 1 minute long instrumental. Went out in the backyard, threw some hockey gear up in the air, and created the following video. A good number of years ago, I was teaching a grade 9 math class, and when we talked about circles, the students had trouble remembering the difference between a radius and a diameter, the formula for circumference, and the formula for area. So I wrote this tune, collected some pictures from a local industrial site in Waterloo, put up the video on YouTube, and to date there are over 2.2 million views of Circle Song, also known as Circle Song 2.
Here is a circle, it knows how to get around. It has a radius from center to rim, and its diameter's a line that goes from side to side while passing through the center. Now isn't that simple? Pi r squared sounds like area to me. When I need a circumference, I'll just use pi d. Pi r squared sounds like area to me. When I need a circumference, I'll just use pi d. Here is a circle, it knows how to get around. It has a radius from center to rim, and its diameter's a line that goes from side to side while passing through the center. Now isn't that simple? Pi r squared sounds like area to me. When I need a circumference, I'll just use pi d. Pi r squared sounds like area to me. When I need a circumference, I'll just use pi d.
As a final video for this concert in the Douglas Haas Legacy Concert Series, I have a song that I wrote about a year ago for Murray Hamalainen. He wanted a Halloween song for his Sunday school students. They were going to have a Halloween get-together. So here it is. I've used an old pump organ as a prop, and I'm playing my COVID Halloween song.
Here's a COVID Halloween song for you.
We used to like to trick or treat till COVID came a creepin', arriving on one stormy night when we were almost sleepin'. And now we can't go door to door 'cause we don't want the virus. We'll wear our masks and wash our hands so it can't sick and tire us. October 31st is such a fun time of the year, but this year all the lights are off and no one wants us near. The streets are all deserted and a ghostly wind screams out. It really drives us crazy and it makes us want to shout. How long will all this last, we ask, but no one knows the answer. No contact hockey, no more singing, nix the ballroom dancer. Restrictions everywhere, each day they always seem to tighten. We don't need any goblins, 'cause these endless days all frighten. We're getting tired of YouTube, endless texting is no fun. We've Zoomed and Skyped and chatted on, and now we're done. We drive our parents crazy beyond measure every day. They mumble and they drool and they don't know what to say. But we'll press on at school and we'll specialize in science, in efforts to grow up and come to know some self-reliance. Perhaps we'll find the vaccine and we'll give it to each other.
And then the dreaded COVID will just have to run for cover. We'll make $1 billion, money floating through the air. The dreaded virus on the ropes, and we won't have a care. But we have learned our lessons, and we know the golden rule. We'll share our fortune with the world, and that will be so cool.
I hope you enjoyed the opportunity today to hear Dave's incredible music. And whether you joined us in real time or on a replay, I trust that this time has been a welcome moment for you to rest and relax and just enjoy the music. Until next time, be kind, take care, and stay safe. We'll see you soon.